less than 70 days removed from winning a championship. Anthony Davis captured his first ring. James and Anthony Davis both will start and play the most minutes that they've played so far in preseason days, entering his 18th year. Devin Booker, 24.
Offensive communicator Crowder is, and for a young team, that's very.
6 games. James with a turnover to start things off, and here is Booker sizing up a 3, and it's good. Caldwell Pope comes back, and that goes, given that Booker averaged close to 7 assists per game.
And he's very capable. They're just guards. He can play very many possessions as Carter strips, steal, and lays it in. But
now Gasol's got to guard Booker with the shot clock down to 6. Booker puts it on the floor, scoops.
Just a beautiful layup. The touch, the extension.
Ayton, beautiful move. First points for Ayton. Now a turnover by the Lakers. Here's Carter in the open floor with the easy 2.
And Bridges is an improving three-point shooter, a terrific defender as a challenge.
Well, that's one of the things that James Jones has tried to do is got to get players like that. And, you know, Jake Crowder is another guy who can fall into that category. As Booker weaving through traffic, in and out.
Did you see that Boston game, Dave, today?
Kyrie on against Ayton. That was good D. Booker pushing tempo. And Bridges showing earlier in the quarter. Davis sizes up. Here's Tuesday night against the Clippers. And the Suns Wednesday night at home against Dallas. Devin Booker off to Suns in their final preseason game. They lead the Lakers by 18.
Can go by him. If he lays back in a drop coverage in the lane, Booker can shoot the 3 off the dribble.
History to win Finals MVP with 3 different than 70 days ago down in Orlando. Alley-oop to Ayton.
Anybody, because I thought they had a terrific offseason.
Devin bucket already. He's got 14 points. James on the other end drives and is fouled. Held by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. James currently in 3rd place.
It's the efficiency that he and Davis were both able to play with. You know, they had some inconsistent.
5% from 3. You're going to count that one. Kuzma called for goals.
But I thought Schroeder had a terrific year last year. A nice duck in there. Fabulous year. Chris Paul did such a good job. I mean, no one had the
calf injury, but Johnson, a former first-round draft pick, they really think as an
Detroit Pistons last year.
You also have Cameron Payne, and there he points already on the board here. After the break, Sports Center ESPN2, Lakers Suns.
The Lakers often do. He can really take advantage of that. By
7-time All-Star. Shot clock down to 4. Game clock at 7. And
fun moment for our whole group for sure.
Frank, thank you. Good luck.
Good, thank you.
Montrezl Harrell gets. Galloway pulls the trigger and
speed and force he generates coming off that stagger, and then the balance. Is a terrific coach, a serious man with serious goals. And I think
again, Horton Tucker able to get into the paint and score.
I used that strength, and then the 2-foot stop absorbs the contact.
Former Sun, who was drafted here in 2011, helped the Lakers 8 and 4 of 4.
I've been impressed with him. He had a turnaround in
this game. And that's the competition committee already is faced with a daunting challenge, trying for Caldwell Pope, a 2-loss SEC champ and an undefeated Big Ten champ, but remains a 3, along with toughness and communication on defense. That's something he brings to the lane, and now has 12.
Whether it's in transition or on the run, you know, right now when you're guarding James, as Jones dunks it, but when James has a head of steam and drives left and spins back right.
As Caldwell Pope hits a 3. And they're going to wave off the bucket. Let's see if the foul was, I think it was a
late whistle, but probably the correct call.
Kumbo for the MVP, got 16 of the 101 first place votes. It's the bucket inside. Kelly Oubre, who was a good player for the Suns last year. How does he play for the Warriors and have the hot hand? He's got 20 points, 6 of 7 from the floor. 9-3 for Phoenix in the first half.
It's a Phoenix played well, as you mentioned last year, Dave, in the bubble.
LeBron will play anywhere between 20 and 25. Payne scores again. That's a 2. Raining a 3. MVP as Kuzma connects. Booker averaged 31 points per game down in Orlando. Get down off the pull-up. Caldwell Pope with a layup. Here's Booker with 7 seconds to go in the half. Shot 57% from the floor. Dave Pash here inside the arena. 3 assists for the assist leader from last season.
As Crowder hits a 3. I'd rather be the boss.
Championship ceremony as LeBron James puts it in. James won, and he says, I have no idea what my role is. And we asked Coach Vogel about that. He said, well, really, most
they pay starters more as Carter hits the 3. So I understand why. Well, that's inexcusable. When a man raises up by James, Caldwell Pope's a very good runner, caught it in stride, laid it in.
And hitting it. He is 3 of 3 from three-point land. And Davis now with 21 points. During college, National Defensive Player of the Year in 2018 at West Virginia. On with his 3rd triple. He is 3 of 3 as well from behind the arc. The first time since 2010 the Lakers had missed the playoffs 6 straight years. Prior to most of that year, as Anthony Davis connects on a 3, he's 4 of 4 from out there, and the Lakers now.
There's one, Anthony Davis.
The 3, and Devin Booker now with 23 points.
Matthews nails the 3, but I think the West is closer than people think.
Davis is now 5 of 5 from 3 and has 27 points.
The step back 3 from your power forward / center.
Knocked away there by Davis. 4.2 to shoot. Off for an offensive foul, no bucket. As Anthony Davis again hits the deck.
You know, as an offensive foul, yeah, they trap the pick and roll. Good job by Booker.
Caruso back out there for the Lakers. They go to Davis on the low block. Now Caruso for 3, and he hit. For the fans, and I know, Jeff, you coached here when the Suns were really good. You broadcast games when the Suns were really mixed. It's been 10 long years since they made the postseason.
Well,
out of North Carolina.
He can really shoot. And again, you mentioned this before, right?
Where else can a city this loud?
First 4-game homestand to start the year. His final tune-up for another runner to championship.
Step back, going to his right in front of his former coach. Had a chip on his shoulder, very determined, was overcoming.
In Summer League previously, worked a game last week as well. With time running out on the shot clock, hits that turnaround. After the strong finish by Harrell.
Yeah, that's team together and allowing their talent to flourish.
Meanwhile, Horton top from the field. There's 8. Right down Main Street for the slam.
And going for basket. That's against a tremendous defensive player in Javon Carter.
Also known as Sticks. That is his real nickname. As Booker soars to the rim and slams it.
Did you give him that nickname?
No, he's had it since AAU ball. That's where he got it. You need some coffee or something, Jeff? Diet Coke keep you up at home?
About man.
It's so easy. I tell you, I've been doing games from
about?
home all year. It's so easy to in that first round series against Houston.
And then the catch and shoot ability coming off to his left.
Tyshawn Alexander.
The G League and the NBA for quite a period of time.
Shoulder, is that a special ball in particular? Or is that just sitting there? The Suns just lost a point. Here's Motley in the paint. Kept that pivot foot down.
Important. Not only are the teams competing tonight evaluating their players.
Just opportunity there for Phoenix to go up 4. Lakers with numbers. And K-Cop back-to-back giveaways by the Suns here down the stretch. About an 8-second difference in the clocks. Counts enough time to catch and shoot. There it is. Galloway off the mark, and that ends the game. Season starts for both these teams in just a matter of days. The Lakers, ESPN, Wednesday night.